England football here, Palace 0, Everton 0. Thoughts of the game 0?
I thought, I don't think it was a poor game. I mean, I think Everton just stifled us. They played in 5 midfield. They pretty much marked SA out of the game. At least they got a lot of ball, man, got a lot of joy. Final ball in the box was quite poor most of the time, but it was just a bit of a drab 0-0 end of season affair, which is surprising really because the position Everton are in with the run they've got coming up, I thought they would have gone for it more personally, but they didn't.
I mean, the first minute we swung a brilliant cross into the box, which both Edouard and Elise couldn't get on the end of, and then we did nothing really after that. Why do you think we were so slow and lethargic this time round?
I think even since Roy's come back, you know, the first half of even Southampton and Leeds was exactly the same. They were quite lethargic. Just don't move the ball quick enough, and that's the problem. I'm not knocking him for it. You know, obviously the player did move the ball quicker in the second half, but yeah, I mean, you know, when you're starting in the midfield, and they're playing 5 in it against your 4, then don't forget we're playing 2 holding and sort of 3 more attacking, so they're going to push forward. To get out of the press, you've got to move the ball quick. It's not rocket science, is it? Get the ball to the wides quick. And there were plenty of occasions where Elise was completely free on the wing, yet we took so long getting the ball over to him that by the time we did get it on, the bloke was virtually on top of him. Then he had another guy pushing him out, so it was 2 on 1. But I don't know, really. I don't know. Maybe 4 games in 3 weeks is catching up with us. I don't know. Look a bit leggy, didn't we?
Yeah, because we do have obviously 3 games in within a week as well and such, but we're definitely going to need a much better performance against Wolves. On to Edouard. It's a bit of an anomaly, this one. He was just there, sort of.
Yeah, I think the problem with Edouard is I don't think he's an up the front on your own striker. He's a 2 up. You play 4-4-2, play 2 strikers. I'm sure he's very good. But the thing about it is that when you're doing up front, you've got to play more for team. I know he didn't get the service, but when he got the ball went up to him so many times, he just lost control so often. You know, the ball was sort of bounced off his foot 2-3 feet, which is giving the defender a chance. I mean, to be fair, he got nothing out of. The 2 defenders at all, in the centre half's got nothing out of it at all. Might be fair. Mateta came on, or maybe he's a bit more rugged, but he didn't get much out of either, really. Yeah. So he had to go down the lines, didn't he, which we didn't really do.
Just quickly on that, was we kind of setting Edouard up to fail? Because we're knocking it in the air, and that's like chalk and cheese for the likes of Tarkowski and Keane.
No, I don't think we're setting him up to fail. I think the problem was that when we eventually, because of our slow build-up play, when we got the ball wide, and then we had to got the cross in, they were defending like 9, 8, 9, 10 players in the box all the time. There was just no space. It was one of them games where we had to score in the first 15, 20 minutes, then they had to come forward. I mean, in the second half, for about 60 minutes onwards, Everton got a bit, I thought, we could win this, and they actually started to push forward. And then we started to create chances because they started to push forward. And we needed them to come forward because we know what Palace is like. When the team sits back, we just can't break it down at all. Can't break it down.
Absolutely. Who's your man of the match?
I would have said Jordan Ayew. I think for the first 75 minutes, I thought he was magnificent. He ran with the ball. But then when Holgate got sent off, and then for the last sort of 10 minutes, he had so much space on the wing. And all of a sudden, he had a shot that hit the executive boxes. It was crossing with nobody on him. Ball going straight out for a goalkeeper. It's ridiculous. But I'm going to give it to Elise. I think he had a really good game. Or maybe his final ball could have been better. But I thought, he really tried and he tackled back. And he did a lot of good things as well. And he did cause them a lot of problems. But Elise for me.
No, up at the Palace.
Always at the Palace.